Well, hello, my beautiful star seeds, and welcome to Starseed Mindset. This is Christian, and I'm just going to do a really quick update for y'all here on this day 24 of the 30-day Love Yourself Challenge. Woo! My gosh, I was actually about to take a nap. Even though it's pretty late, I was like so exhausted after so much running around today, and I almost fell asleep. And I was like, oh my gosh, I still have to get my upload in because I was late yesterday. And I've only gone one day without a daily upload. So I don't want to go past that. But yeah, welcome y'all. It is day 24. My gosh, we're almost there. And I am starting to see a lot of light at the end of the tunnel. You know, there's lots of things that are opening up for me. I have the part-time gig set. I know what I'm needing to study right now, and I'm just waiting for the timing to come into alignment. And before I get into all that for tonight, definitely let me know how your 15 minutes of self-love and self-rejuvenation was today. I did not go work out. I was kind of teetering on the fence of like, hey, should I do a late night workout again? Should I try and reset my schedule for the morning? And honestly, I need to try and get up a little bit earlier until my new schedule starts and all that fun stuff. So fun times, fun times. Oh my gosh, no, but super huge amazing event that happened this afternoon. I went to see the movie Wicked, which was, oh my god, my young thespian self was just seriously like, just so freaking amazing. And I went with my fellow inner thespian, one of my best friends since high school, and we were both just geeking out so bad. Like, it was amazing. There's a lot of talk and stuff about it, and I don't know what people saw anything wrong with, but it was an absolutely amazing adaptation of the previous Wizard of Oz films, and of course the actual musical. And oh my gosh, there's so much that I would love to share, but I don't want to ruin it for anybody. But that was definitely a form of self-love. I really don't go to the movies that often anymore. And funny enough, that's something that I used to do all the time, like just by myself. Just go to watch some film, eat some popcorn, and just enjoy the ideas that people bring to life, and it's pretty fun. It was pretty fun. Aside from that, did a lot of studying, a lot of running around, had a couple errands, and my gosh, after I got back home, after grabbing some dinner, I didn't cook today, unfortunately. That's definitely on the list of to-dos, but when you're living alone and time is like literally just always passing and there's so much to do, it's kind of difficult to just eat what you have sometimes, because you're like, oh my god, I don't want to cook. That was my vibe today. I'm definitely going to tomorrow. I'm going to make yummy little omelets and yeah, go from there. But anywho, as far as understanding the timing of things, I know I've mentioned this in one of the previous videos a little, but I do have a lot of control issues, and I do want to know what's going to happen, because I'm very big about not making the wrong decision. Like, that's something that's like always bothering me, like going through the back of my mind. Like, if I do this, what's the possible outcome? And if I do that, what's the possible outcome? Like, what's the best outcome? And I'm trying my darndest to release some of that, because I feel like you can manifest what you don't want by focusing on the negativity of things. But also, it is really good to be rational about things, not just make sudden irrational moves. And I have made those before, which had led me to a lot of struggle that was just self-imposed. So I don't know. I guess there's a good and bad to everything, right? But as far as timing and how I'm realizing that this sober journey is helping me cope through a lot of struggles right now, the emotional, the uncertainty, just being able to just sit back and really reflect on everything so far um, has been such an incredible journey for me. And I know we've got 6 days left of this here, but I might just even do this for my personal self, like just because for fun, right? Like a daily thing. But I am starting to genuinely love myself more than I ever really have. And it's weird how time plays into all of that because you don't really think about it until you've reached a point of reflection and so much time has passed since like maybe something that broke your heart or some tragic incident. I mean, me personally, my tragic incident was when I was 13 and I came out, and um, that was a very rough time for me. And I feel like I'm finally clearing all of the karma since I'm starting to love myself in my own body. And that's not something that you can control. As far as the timing aspect, like you're like, oh, hey, I want to love myself by this date, or hey, I want to look better by this date. I mean, there's actionable measures that you can take to reach like physical goals and all of that. But I know people that are fit and just don't really love themselves still. So I think I am setting myself up to be one of those people that is very physically fit and genuinely have that self-love, because I'm going to keep integrating all of my, favorite hobbies and all of the things that I like to do and in my daily routine as much as possible. And my gosh, I never thought I would have gotten here. To be quite honest, like when I started this, I was just a little heartbroken. I was like, hey, I'm going to try and do this 30-day love yourself thing to help myself and hopefully help somebody else out there that's on a similar journey or a similar path. Because I know when I was looking through my analytics, like a lot of people search for how to love yourself. Like that's something I've searched for before too. And I really hope that anybody that comes across this knows that there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and loving yourself really comes down to your day-to-day actions and the reflection of the person that you're trying to be. My gosh, I don't know, I don't want to start crying or anything, but my gosh, like I'm genuinely so happy that we're almost to the finish line. And on the note of timing, I've noticed within the last few days, I've really started to not like think about when I'm going to receive a response from the ex after sending that very, very intense letter last week. Gosh, it's already been over a week now since I've sent it, and it took me a few days to, come to terms with everything. Sorry, I can't talk. I need water. But I know that whatever response I do get, I'm going to either get the closure that I need or I'm going to get the honesty that I need. And the rest of that is up to him and, the universe and what that's going to mean for me, because I'm setting myself up to be a successful, Air Force guy for the next either 4, 6, or 20 years. We'll see. But besides that, I just really wanted to hop on here, and that was the first thing that came to mind today because um, I'll let you guys in on one of my guilty pleasures. Like I have a little bit of an obsession of watching like tarot readings and stuff, and I know it's not the best thing for you, especially if there is a lot of uncertainty. I've just been trying to reach for like an answer, and I had to unsubscribe to a lot of that, to be quite honest, because I'm like trying to purge myself of the need to control the outcome of things. And I know it can be beneficial for, a lot of people. And that's something I really, really, really am proud of myself for doing. Like I'm very proud of being able to say, hey, I don't need to know. And if I don't get an answer that's, going to give me some solace or give me like a response that I would like, then it is what it is, you know. So I have to keep reminding myself of that on a daily basis. And we've already reached 10 minutes. I know I've kind of been rambling, but yeah, going back to the whole time concept, I really hope you guys are enjoying your time, and hopefully you're not indulging too much in you know, things that are gonna keep you in a space of uncertainty and, you know, either false thoughts or false narratives that we tell ourselves. Like, no, just do your daily actions, do the things that make you happy, make you smile. Try not to overdo them. That's also one of my issues. You know, doing something so much and loving it and just getting so lost in it. I just, you know, time just kind of stops for me. But we also bring this back here, this little bad boy over here. Just another little reminder: time will never stop. Okay, so keep that in mind as we go along in our journey. I have a couple of things that I have in store for the channel, but right now I genuinely have to try and get my score up for the ASVAB coming up. And I had a lot of calls to make this morning and stuff, and trying to go through all those documents and stuff is not fun, okay? Especially when you've made so many mistakes like I have. And, you know, I'm in my early 30s, so I'm not just like, you know, a young buck, you know, just getting out of high school and stuff. Like, I had that opportunity. I went with a full ride scholarship option because I just felt that was the right thing to do at the time. Honestly, looking back, I really wish I would have done the Air Force right after high school, because that would have been a game changer for young Christian. But there's no what ifs in this world, okay? There are no what ifs. It's only what's happened. What do we think of what's happened? Can we make that into something positive or negative for ourselves moving forward? So just wanted to leave y'all with that little note. And we are wrapping up day 24 of the 30-day Love Yourself Challenge. Woo! And I know I just realized I'm wearing the same shirt as I did last night, even though I recorded it like super late. Like, yeah, I'm just a hot mess over here, trying to be an hot mess. And I guess another little bit of loving myself today. I did clean up my space. I cleaned out my car. Smells really good. Everything's like fresh. And it's just always really good to maintain your environments too, because that's a reflection of ourselves and what we think of ourselves. So if you're not doing that, just start off by making your bed. It's going to change things for you for the better. And I hope you guys have a beautiful evening, day, or afternoon. Sending you my love, light my darkness, you beautiful people. I shall see you tomorrow for day 25. Mwah. Bye.